Welcome to Music Media Review, the weekly podcast critiquing modern music and media headlines. I'm Jess. A fascinating influx has developed 2026's music marketing in an area we didn't expect outside of the industry: sports. The Super Bowl halftime show and Turning Point USA's performances exponentially drew digital streams, views, and award wins. As New York basketball fans cheered on the New York Knicks this season, certain songs pumped fans up to the championship celebration after 53 years, and a downtown parade featured a couple of the artists. Coming in threes, the third biggest excitement to follow is World Cup 2026's soccer games. International fans have flown in watching games across the U.S., enjoying the refreshments and local attractions. I'm seeing the games on in restaurants, barbecues, my colleagues dressing team colors and soccer jerseys. It's cool seeing people invested in something positive. Building up to this, FIFA, Federation Internationale de Football Association, license eclectic songs unifying the kickoffs. In this episode, I'll discuss 2026's signature song with its artist's affiliation, FIFA's compilation, and other tunes that have trended amongst the teams. Let's go have fun on Music Media Review. Mexico hosted FIFA's 2026 World Cup ceremony on June 11th, inviting a professional singer back a fourth time in its performance history, Shakira. Quick recap, she and Wyclefjean premiered Hips Don't Lie at Berlin, Germany's 2006 closing ceremony, and it crossed over pre-summer number 1 on the Hot 100 for 3 weeks, 7 weeks pop airplay, 8 Latin airplay. I don't think I've gone a year without hearing it on pop stations or Latin music overall. Never lost momentum and never will. Shakira's the best. I spoke highly of her 2020 Super Bowl halftime show with Jennifer Lopez in episode 2, recapping all Latin artists who've hosted each. FIFA booked Shakira a second time in 2010, dancing up Waka Waka, this time for Africa. I know some of our brains go to the Muppets character Fozzie Bear saying Waka Waka Waka. This inspiration came from 1986 Cameroonian song Zagaliwa by Golden Sounds and sampled in Waka Waka, celebrating 2010's World Cup finale in Johannesburg, South Africa. The live production was orchestrated like the Olympics. Lighting, costuming, and large-scale choreography brightened the whole arena. Waka Waka fit great with FIFA's presence and featured South African band Freshly Ground. Watching it back, Shakira pulled it off and probably was chosen to promote her upcoming album at the time. Sale Es Sol came out 3 months later, adding Waka Waka, this time for Africa, on the track list. It charted number 38 on the Hot 100, number 1 Latin digital songs, and in European countries, making it one of Shakira's highest global charting singles. I also remember when she performed other track Loca on primetime TV. That's just as catchy. 2 Latin songs split credit for World Cup 2014. We Are One, Ole Ola by Pitbull, Jennifer Lopez, and Claudia Liet, and Shakira's Dare La La La. I don't recall remix La 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 Brazil 2014. We Are One's more vibrant. La 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 didn't land beyond the chanting for me. Having said that, it ranks number 53 on the Hot 100, number 6 in Mexico, number 5 Hot Dance Electronic Songs, Latin Airplay, number 3 in Colombia, number 1 Dance Club Songs, and in Brazil. Jennifer Lopez started dabbling Latin-based music in the 2010s. Pitbull bridged a hip-hop dance flavor mixing culture and his Cuban Miami upbringing. No wonder this song was a hit. We Are One's video montage epic soccer clips coinciding with the parading showcase. For its genre, it sold better than La La La. Number 59 on the Hot 100, number 19 in Brazil, number 14 Latin Pop, number 13 Latin Airplay, number 3 in Colombia and Mexico, number 1 in Switzerland, Hungary, and Belgium. Bringing us to summer 2026, Die Die greets foreign salutations with Nigerian reggae artist Burnaboy. I liked his 2023 single, Sitting on Top of the World. His energy hyped the bouncy rhythm and chanting needed for Die Die. Released May 14, 2026, it translates come on, in Italian, while saluting other languages' phrasing in the chorus. Aiku is Japanese, Dale, Spanish, Allez, French, and Let's Go in English. Shakira and Burna Boy also highlight soccer famous players in verse 4. Brazil's Pelé, Romario, Kaká, Argentina's Maradona and Messi, Italy's Maldini, Portugal's Cristiano Ronaldo, Colombia's El Pibe, Spain's Iniesta, England's David Beckham, France's Mbappé, and Egypt's Salah. Motivating the athletes to play what it's meant in their lives, the chorus is, you knew from the day you were born that here in this place you belong. You've been this brave all along. What broke you once made you strong. Die die, aiku, dale, allez, let's go. All the highs and lows, all the tears and the pain, you've been there through it all. Been through it all. Just do it again. Now you've got to believe. I believe because you know what it takes to be living my dream at the top of your game. Feel it. Got everything you needed. Now bring it like you mean it. Just like you mean it. Dale no olvide lo que vales. Juega como te sabes como tu sabe. Last stanza means, come on, don't forget what you're worth. Play as you know, as you know. I'm loving the unity, support, and tropical accompaniment. Die Die's an awesome World Cup anthem and fun summer tune for the season. Viewing the liner notes, I spotted Ed Sheeran's name as one of the songwriters. He studied Persian production on last year's Play album and confirmed on an Instagram story that Shakira recruited him to write Die Die. That was a nice surprise reading that. Leave it to Ed Sheeran being a proud silent partner in the background. I expect the song can linger post-World Cup and influence future work for everyone involved. Closing out official FIFA World Cup 2026 album, Die Die has charted number 55 on the Hot 100, number 19 Rhythmic Airplay, number 10 in Mexico, number 6 Digital Songs, and number 1 Global 200 for 3 consecutive weeks. Passing next to FIFA's licensed record and well-known throwbacks regaining listeners. I embrace the team spirit sounds of official FIFA World Cup 2026 album. Not only were multi-ethnic artists incorporated, so were various genres. Track 1 opens electronic banger Goals, featuring K-pop singer Lisa, Brazil's Anitta, and Nigeria's Rema. Clever extending Goals' verbal outcry over a beat. I really like Track 3's Illuminate by Canada's Jessie Reyes and Eliana, who's Palestinian and Chilean. Applauding teams' color schemes and cheering, illuminating day to night. With the variety listed, I rank Illuminate high as Die Die being a memorable FIFA jam and 2026 hit. Fingers crossed it does just as well. Off their fresh album Foreign Tongues, Track 8 has a dance remix of the Rolling Stones single In the Stars. Jellyroll and Mexican vocalist Karin Leon conduct bilingual gospel in Track 13's Lighter, ready to go with no restraints. Heavy on hip-hop, reggaeton, and Latin urbano, recognized names on FIFA 2026's compilation include Future, Tyla, Daddy Yankee, Shenseea, 21 Savage, French Montana, Major Lazer, Nelly Furtado, Iris Starr, Lotto, Stormzy, Ava Max, and Shaggy. Putting this on at any get-together will please guest music types. 2 more tracks added June 25th. Madonna and Feed's Read My Lips from #1 album Confessions 2, just reviewed it last episode, and DNA More Than a Game combines four musical forces: Italian opera tenor Andrea Bocelli, K-pop Demon Hunters lead singer Ajay, American rapper Megan Thee Stallion, and French electronic producer David Guetta. All four equally contribute their flavors that cohesively delivers. Nations are impressed enough to state DNA More Than a Game the official FIFA 2026 anthem, sharing the space with Die Die. I get why for its diversity, Die Die goes through the heart for me more. Believe it or not, 3 alternate tracks are rebranding under FIFA 2026. Capitol Records and Coca-Cola's Real Thing Records mashed up a classic rock cover heard at sports arenas and radio over 40 years. Futuristic in 1984, Van Halen's keyboard-driven #1 hit Jump went electronic rock March 10, 2026 with a different 4-piece group. Stevevai, the former tour guitarist of Van Halen's first lead singer, David Lee Roth, Blink-182's drummer, Travisbarker, Colombian rapper, jbalvin, and Grammy Independent Session singer, Amber Mark. An animated outer space music video advertised this rendition, and Van Halen's website, Van Halen News Desk, broke the report in a published blog article. Listening to it first will throw you off the original patterns. I compliment lessening the chord progression, doing only the first verse, and replacing the second with jbalvin's custom Spanish rap. The English translation is, "This is for those who always supported me and those who didn't give me the benefit of the doubt. I'll always back myself in any stadium. Lego." This was talked about on TV, social media, and radio. We move as a family, not alone. Moving the ball, the tension drops as we approach the zone. We feel the pressure. We're a fusion of a million people in the moment of glory. The crowd hugs, shouts, and cheers. Football is our language. We're all my people here. Because alone wasn't enough. We celebrate a goal with euphoria, and it's heard throughout the continent. We're one step away from victory. The atmosphere is heating up. You have to put your back into it here. The name and the number don't lie. I'm surprised it wasn't on official FIFA's album, considering the shared message and honorable mention. I heard it on Spotify's New Music Friday playlist, saw the video premiere on MTV Live's Epic Awesome Videos. Not since March has any updates followed with FIFA. I'm bringing it back to focus, and I'm curious what your thoughts are. To give the crowd a sing-along at each game, Johndenver's 1971 folk song, Take Me Home, Country Roads, has caught on again. I've said in the recent 4th of July episode that Starlandvocalband members Bill Danoff and his wife Taffy Nivert wrote it before singing Afternoon Delight. Bill made a statement after USA beat Bosnia on July 1st, 2026. It was such an exciting game. They were down a player with a red card, but they still won. I thought, gee, I wish John was still here. John got super excited about stuff like that, and it would have been fun to watch that game with him. Johndenver sadly died in a solo aircraft crash in 1997. He was just 53. Specifically Americans, the crowds in the World Cup games loved singing out, "Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads." Commemorating CMA's 50th award ceremony in 2016, an ensemble of country artists recorded a 3-part medley titled Forever Country. Take Me Home, Country Roads begins it, segues to Willie Nelson's On the Road Again, and finishes with Dolly Parton's I'll Always Love You. The state of West Virginia named Take Me Home Country Roads their own anthem in 2014, and Machine Gun Kelly sampled it on 2024 collaboration with Jellyroll called Lonely Road. 55 years later, World Cup fan streams bounced Take Me Home Country Roads back on the charts. Number 41 on the Hot 100, number 17 country streaming, and number 4 digital songs. Can you believe that? Retro just keeps outweighing current songs. I should give Johndenver's catalog a second chance. Never got into it except him on the Muppets 12 Days of Christmas. Finally, England looked back 31 years ago, identifying with Oasis' alternative #1 hit, Wonderwall. Brothers Liam and Noel Gallagher ended their feud to do a reunion tour 2025, achieving a bigger victory than people realize. I've grown a liking to their other song, Live Forever, but British fans leaned on Wonderwall's chorus, hoping for their country's World Cup win. Maybe you're gonna be the one that saved me, and after all, you're my Wonderwall. However, Argentina defeated England July 15th. Rumors are circling if Oasis could appear at July 19th's closing World Cup ceremony. For the first time in World Cup history, a halftime show will take place at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Schedule roster lists Coldplay, Madonna, Justin Bieber, Shakira, Burna Boy, and BTS. Could Oasis drop in? Maybe. FIFA World Cup games air on Fox, Fox Sports App, Spanish commentary on Telemundo, Peacock, audio broadcast streams on TuneIn and iHeartRadio. The halftime show is scheduled for July 19th's 3 p.m. Eastern game. I'm interested in tuning in. Reaching this episode's end goal, thanks for listening to my music coverage. Vote which World Cup song is your favorite on Spotify's mobile episode link and Music Media Review's YouTube channel post tab. Mine would be Die Die. You can send feedback and topic requests to musicmediareviewpodcast@gmail.com. Join our followers on Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for updates. I'm Jess. Talk to you next week with the cool trends happening in music.